Hi guys, I'm Viscose. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome. If you're new, this is my channel where I share my sewing journey with you. So if that's something you like, please consider subscribing to the channel. And today I'm coming at you with another fabric haul. Now this is the second one that I've done in the space of a month. There is a reason behind that. The last one that I did was a collective of what I'd sort of been getting over the last couple of months. And then I went and did a destash. There is still plenty of fabrics available on that destash, and that is at my Instagram account of What Bex Sews Destash. So if there's anything that you might be interested, pop over and have a look. But obviously I've sold some fabrics off of there already, which I have actually removed from the page, and I then had some more money to go and buy some more fabric. Terrible, I know. So I'm going to show you what I have got, and then I'm also going to ask for some advice and in the comments below for you to drop me some ideas, because I'm going on holiday. I've officially booked an abroad holiday. I'm going to Spain. It's the first time that I have been away in nearly 7 years, like in another country. So I'm really excited. It's just me and my partner, and I want to make myself some lovely clothes for that. So I'd love some pattern suggestions, and some of these fabrics that I've got can count towards that. I must admit, when I purchased them, that wasn't what was in my head, but anyway. So let's talk through some of the fabrics, some of the non-holiday fabrics that I got. So I want to make my daughter a new t-shirt. I've ordered this fabulous fabric from Poundland. It is a digital print jersey, cotton jersey fabric, and it's got skulls all over it, which she would absolutely love. This was, I think, £8 a metre, and I only got a metre because I just want to make her a t-shirt. So that was the first fabric that I bought, but it is absolutely lovely, and I'll probably be using one of the Ellie and Mac t-shirt patterns for this. If not, I'll be using the Tilly and the Buttons Tabitha t-shirt, because I've already got a shrunk down version that's slightly cropped the way that they like them. So yes, that's the first piece of fabric that I bought. I haven't pre-washed any of these, by the way. So I also got from Pound Fabrics, because I think I'll stick with the areas that I got them first and then go from there. So I bought some more plain navy viscose. This is a viscose chalet, and I can't really go into too much more detail. The reason that I've done this is because I really want to, and I think I mentioned it in my previous plans video, or when I was talking about my last fabric haul, I really want to make a lovely hazel dress that I can use as a pinafore, and I want to do that in some plain fabrics to then match with some colourful t-shirts and what have you as we go into the autumn. So I bought this with that kind of idea in mind, but I do love the navy colour. I feel like it still brings a little bit of colour to me, rather than going for a straightforward black. You know, I'm wearing a black t-shirt today, and this is the lovely Fabric Godmother Artemis Fabric, and I've got a Tilly and the Buttons indigo that I made out of this. And when this came up in the remnant sale from Jenny Stitches, I had to buy it. I knew instantly that I wanted to make the Sew House 7 Remy Raglan tee. So yes, that's my version of a black dress. So that is the navy viscose chalet. The last thing I got from Pound Fabrics was this blue melange fabric. Again, it's plain, and you can see it's got that texture to it. So it's a jersey. So I got a couple of meters of this. I want to have a go at making my other half a t-shirt, and it's perfect for him, and it's definitely a man's colour. And then if I've got any left over, I'll probably end up making myself something out of it, or maybe a t-shirt for one of the girls. So yes, that is what that is for. So they're fairly boring fabrics, I think. So the next fabric I've got, I mentioned in my previous video where I got the circle coloured fabric from a shop that I found on eBay. I also saw that they did X Monsoon. I wanted to wait and see what the fabric quality was like before I went ahead and bought this. Now I believe this was about £7.95 a metre. I can't remember off the top of my head. I bought 3 meters, and this is an X Monsoon, so it's a dead stock from Monsoon. You can hear the dog scratching her ears in the background, by the way. this is it. I mean, this isn't going to be for everybody, and I've got to make the right thing with this, because I could make something and it'd look like I'm wearing Melange's night dress. But what I have in mind for this is, for holiday, the Saguaro set, because it's just this lovely drapey viscose. But I mean, look at those colours. It's got roses and daisies, and then it's almost got like this tie-dye background. It's not a tie-dye, that's probably the wrong way of explaining it. But it's just gorgeous, and it just feels so lovely to touch. But because it's got the reds in it, I know that it's a colour that will suit me. And I think as a drapey saguaro set to take on holiday, because I'm losing weight at the moment, I'm finding I've got a little bit more confidence. And there's a flip side to losing weight, guys, because as great as it is, I'm finding some of my me mates are now getting too big for me. But I am on the verge of dropping into the next dress size, so I think I will bear that in mind when I make this up. But that is what I'm going to make with that. I've got fixed firm plans to make the saguaro set. But if you guys have any other ideas as what this fabric would look like, please drop it in the comments below, because I've got to finish my Lyras off before I actually start getting on with some of my holiday outfits. So that was from the eBay shop. I will pop a link in the description box that will take you to that shop, because they have some absolutely beautiful fabrics, and the prices all range, I think, between $4.95 per metre and about $11.95 per metre. I think it's really, really good. I know they've got some Ted Baker dead stock on there as well. So they've got some lovely, lovely fabrics, and I do recommend going over and having a look. But don't buy it all, leave some for me, because I've got intentions of buying more from there. So the next thing I did, now this is what I actually bought with my destash money. I took what I had and I thought, right, I haven't shopped at Fabricland for a while, and I used to love shopping at Fabricland when I started out my sewing journey, because they were so cost effective, and you forget how cheap they are. So I've got here my invoice, so I can actually tell you the price of what this was. So this was the first thing that I got, this gorgeous viscose here. I got 3 meters of this, and it cost me £11.10 for the 3 meters. And again, it's a really bright viscose coloured fabric. It's got flowers on it, and it's just got the purples and the blues. I love it. It's just really bright, and I think because it's on a black background, it stands out even more. So I'm really happy with this. I wasn't sure how it'd look from the photo on the website. I really wasn't sure how this would come out. So I am really pleased with this purchase. Again, I think this would look lovely as the saguaro set, but I'm not sure what to make with this. I don't want to make 2 saguaro sets. So if you've got some ideas of what I can make that I could probably take on my holly bobs to wear. I'm only away for 4 days, so I can't make masses of outfits, but you know, I need one for the day and then one for the evening. Just let me know what you think. So that was the first piece of fabric that I bought from Fabricland. Again, I'll link the website below, because I've got so many in here and they're just under the viscose section. Whatever fabric I've bought, they'll be under that particular section. They've got it really nicely sectioned out, and they've got quite a lot of choice on there. If you haven't been over to Fabricland, I do recommend going over. Delivery takes probably about a week from your order, so it's not too bad. So the next fabric I got is another viscose, because actually I've dwindled down my viscose quite a lot. And this is this gorgeous navy viscose with these beautiful white butterflies on them. Now, butterflies are my absolute favourite. If there is a print with butterflies like this, I love it. I've got a little, I'm looking at it, I know you can't see it, but a little dangly butterfly in blue glass hanging down from my window. I've got butterfly boxes. I'm obsessed with them. I think they're such beautiful creatures. And when I saw this, I just couldn't resist, because it's the right kind. I don't like the small print lots of butterflies, but I think this is stunning. Now, I really don't know what to make of this. I have got 4 meters of this, So I did manage to get quite a bit because I thought that it would make either a very nice dress that required an awful lot of fabric. I thought even the Camille jumpsuit, because I've got that pattern to start making up a twirl of. Twirl, that's the chocolate bar, twirl of. So yeah, it's beautiful though. It's absolutely stunning, and surprisingly I think this is quite plain for me, but I do think it's gorgeous. And any ideas for this, something for holiday, because it's the kind of fabric that would be perfect for holiday, just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that's that was £14.80 for 4 meters. I mean, you really can't complain at those prices, and it's not bad quality at all. So I went on and bought some plain fabrics from there. Now I have got to make some trousers for work, and I needed plain fabrics to do it. I quite like working with a viscose twill. This top's a viscose twill. So I bought this gorgeous bright blue. It's like a royal blue colour, and it is a viscose twill, and it's just gorgeous. Absolutely stunning colour, and that is to make a pair of trousers for work. Quite lightweight trousers, but I thought that'd be great going into the autumn, because I have started thinking about autumn. So yes, that is that. I don't think there's really much more you can say on that. That was for 2 meters of that, for a royal blue viscose twill weave, royal blue. It was £7.40 for 2 meters. Again, you cannot complain. And then I wanted to buy a red, because I think that the red would go really nicely with this top. I think the red could go with quite a few different items that I've got in my wardrobe, and tops and what have you, and it still gives me the brightness that I want, but it's in a plain fabric, which means I can pair it with a little bit more and mix and match some colours from the clothes that I actually am making up and wearing. So again, that was £7.40, and that was called a cherry red viscose twill weave. So yes, gorgeous fabric there. I got my daughter to hide this delivery for me today. That's terrible. I was in the office and I said to her, there's a delivery coming between 2 and 4. Can you make sure you hide it before Scott gets home? Scott's my other half. So yes, we've got to make sure he doesn't see me washing and pre-washing. Luckily he's golfing all day tomorrow, so I'll get this all through tomorrow. The next thing I bought, again sticking with a plain fabric, but it's a fire engine red, and I love red on me, and I know that I really want to make the Camille jumpsuit out of this. I bought 4 meters of this. It's a crepe lightweight fire engine red fabric. For 4 meters, this cost me £11.96, and I was expecting it to be awful, but actually I think it's lovely. It will be tricky to work with because it is very lightweight. Definitely going to have to get the walking foot on this, but look at that. I mean, how beautiful is that? And just look at how drapey it is. So that is the crepe lightweight fabric in fire engine red. Love it. Love, 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 love it. Right, stop getting overexcited about my fabric. And you just to show you the difference, because there is a difference between these two reds. So that is the cherry red, that is the fire engine red. I don't know if you can see on the screen if the difference is actually coming up, but this one's definitely bright, this one's definitely dull. Even though I'd still say that's a bright red, is dull to me in comparison. So the last fabric that I bought, now the one I actually ordered was a so this was from their winter knit section, which you'll find under their jersey section on the website. There was a khaki coloured leopard print knit, and they very kindly dropped me an email and said, could you give us a call please? And when I rang them, they said, we haven't got any of that left in stock, and I was gutted. But what would you like instead? For the same amount of money equivalent, would you like anything instead of it? Now, you would have seen me in vlogs before. There is a picture of this jumper on Instagram. I'll pop a picture in here so you can actually see the jumper that I'm talking about. And this is the Nora jumper by Tilly, and the buttons that I'm wearing here. but I wear it all the time. It's a jumper I wear so much, and I keep thinking to myself how nice that would be as a loungewear set, to make a pair of trousers to wear with it when I'm at home. So I couldn't resist but get some more of the same fabric. I love the elephants on this. I think it's gorgeous. It's a really comfy, cozy knit. Now, because I'd ordered 3 meters, because originally I had intentions of making the Billy dress with the animal khaki print, I stuck with the 3 meters, and I have got an idea to make something else out of this, because to make a pair of pajama type shorts to go with the jumper that I've already got made up really won't take up a lot of fabric. So if you've got any ideas as to what this would look good as in a clothing format that's not loungewear, sorry, I went really round the houses for that one, then please let me know. I really would like to know, because yeah, I've got no other ideas. I just kind of went with it, and then it's come and I've looked at it and I'm like, what am I going to make with that? I wouldn't wear a cardigan, I don't think, out of this, but maybe another jumper, maybe a jumper dress. Some pattern ideas would be great. There is a lovely long maxi mock turtleneck with slits at the side that's slightly oversized. Next door's dog's barking. Jumper dress that I saw on Seamworks, and I was considering that, but I don't actually think if I make a pair of pajamas out of this that I'll have enough of that fabric left. So yeah, any ideas, please let me know, because I do really like this, and I am thinking ahead as we go into autumn, winter, on what would be best to get. This was $5.95 a metre, so it cost me $5.95 a metre. Not been $5.95 a metre. Cost me £16.77 for 3 meters of this. So as you can see, I've been really good with what I'm actually spending, because I haven't spent an awful lot. I've been finding myself some fantastic bargains, but I thought that I would pop on here and just share them with you before I hide them all, to get them ready to wash and hide again and go in my stash. There's so much in my stash, you won't know what I've got and what I haven't got. Unless he suddenly decides to watch my YouTube video, of course, and then I'm completely and utterly found out. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. If there's anything in there that I've maybe made a suggestion of as well, pop your suggestions down below, because I've discovered a few new patterns from the things that you guys are telling me, and it's really nice. And I think because my sewing skills are starting to improve, and I can do the sewing, it's more the understanding the instructions that I really have the problem with. I'm a very visual learner, so I like it when there's a YouTube tutorial to back up what I'm reading. But actually, I'm now finding that I've done it that many times that my skills have improved so much that I feel like I'm confident in what I'm doing with the instructions, which is a really nice place to be at. So I don't feel like I'm as limited with some of the patterns that I'm actually making up. So yeah, pop your things down below and let me know. Hey guys, if you guys have got a weekend like I have, I've got no plans this weekend. I intend on sewing all weekend. I'm going to have a proper sewing weekend. So if you guys are doing the same thing, let me know. Have a fantastic weekend. Happy sewing, guys, and I will catch you all soon. Bye.